Cage Minds, we got with us the Houston Madman, aka the Future, Chris Breezy Brown, getting ready for King of the Cage Starbound and the amateur lightweight title fight. How you doing?
Doing great. How are you doing today?
I'm doing all right. Last hard day of sparring, I believe.
Last day sparring, got it good with 8 or 9 rounds in today. Me and Cub got it in. Me and Diego got some great rounds in, so I'm more than ready for next week.
Next week,
April 8th.
at the Star Center.
At the Star Center.
It's going to be your 4th pro fight. We're getting you down to lightweight now. It's been a process.
Yeah, it'll be my 4th fight for King of the Cage. Slowly, I worked my way down to 155. I took 2 at 170. I did a catch at 160 because my last opponents pulled out when I was supposed to fight for the title last time. And now I'm fighting for the title. Finally getting down there to 55. And my weight is on point. I'm about 10 pounds away already, a week out, so I'm in the best shape of my life.
How's the body been feeling during this cut?
Man, I'll tell you, I never felt this good. I've been working with our nutritionist, Dr. Anita, Fierce Nutrition, and she's got me, my abs popping.
We know that everybody in the gym seemingly right now has a gym coming up. So how's that intensity been around here?
Oh man, the gym is live right now. We got my fight starts off the month. And then we've got Michelle Watterson, Tom Fire Kid, and then we got Ann Devin Clark on the 15th in UFC Fight Night Nashville, not Nashville, but Kansas City. And then the week after that, we got Cub Swanson headlining, my brother Diego co-headlining, and we got Dotson on there. So I can't wait to make that trip out to Nashville too. So that's gonna be great.
How's the intensity then been in the gym? All you guys got to be in killer mode right now.
Everybody's in killer mode. We're all getting in killer rounds, getting it in. Not trying to kill each other, but we are making each other work. Definitely.
So where you been improving? Where do you feel your game's growing at?
Everything, in every position I'm improving. My stand-up is evolving every day. Working with Wink, he has me doing, working on the basics because hey, I already have all my crazy stuff in. So I'm just ready to be able to showcase my true striking skills out there. That's more as I get more comfortable every fight.
How has that been? Are you comfortable?
Yeah, I've been comfortable. It's just trying to get my condition better. John Jones told me one night that I'll never be able to reach my potential until I take my cardio serious. So ever since he told me that, I've been in the mountains running. Even if I'm running by myself, I'll go out there about twice a week and hit the Hill of Tears or hit the dam. Me and Diego go run nonstop. I've been running 4 to 6 miles every day, and I usually don't even run till like a week or 2 before the fight. So I'm the bestest shape I've ever been.
I heard that you've been putting that Hill of Tears to shame and blowing by dudes on it.
I'm killing the Hill of Tears. I'm up that thing so fast. I surprised myself how fast I'm getting up there. But it's just the dedication that I put in and the hard work and just making sure I get out there. It's like, oh, I got to get on the hill at least once a week. So I was alternating between the hill and the dam just to build my lungs up and get those legs right. And ever since then, I kind of started to calm down the last couple weeks and have just been putting in these miles, just running either 4 or 6 miles every day, just making sure my cardio is impeccable.
Obviously paying attention to the fact this fight could be 5 rounds.
Yes, exactly. I'm prepared to go all day. I will not get tired. Like my last fight, I was severely dehydrated. I needed 2 IVs right after the fight because of a poor recovery. But now, as I said, I'm working with Dr. Anita and Fierce Nutrition, and she has me on a great game plan. My weight's been coming down. I feel great. I feel strong. I have so much energy now. I can tell a big difference from the way I was training last year. Not eating breakfast and coming in here sparring 10 rounds. Now she has me eating breakfast and I don't get tired anymore.
You've been an athlete all your life. You keep progressing. How is this different from Chris Brown before?
I guess my passion is more like ever since I broke my leg playing semi-pro football in 2015. Once I recovered from that, I was really depressed when I broke it. because I couldn't do anything. I was supposed to be a 6-month recovery, and the first 4 weeks were the worst. I couldn't move, I couldn't get out of the bed, I couldn't do anything. So I was getting real depressed, but then, I just started thinking about like Adrian Peterson had his whole knee reconstructed and came back and rushed for 2,000 yards. So I just said, if he can do that, I can come back from a broken leg just like Anderson did and come back and perform at a high level. And ever since then, I put football behind me, and I've just focused purely on my MMA because I wanted to take advantage of being at the best gym in the world. So since I had the opportunity to just go full out, balls to the wall.
The short but impressive amateur run, you're getting a title fight. I'm sure you weren't surprised by this, were you?
Oh, no, not at all. Everybody in here knows what's going. They call me the future world champion here because of the work I put in and the competitiveness I have and all the work that I get in with the UFC stars that we have here.
No pressure.
No pressure. I like it. I love the pressure. Like having Diego Sanchez and Coach Wink cornering me for my fights, like having John Jones front row every fight. Like I felt the pressure and I live up to it, and I want the pressure. I want to rise to the occasion every time because I don't want to disappoint these guys. They put a lot of belief in me, and I just trust the process and I just work.
How do you get the win next Saturday?
I'm going for the TKO, especially if it's 5 rounds. He's not making it 5 rounds. So
and then what's the plans after this fight?
After this fight, I'm going to go pro. And then we'll see where I'm going to fight at next. What's the next move? But probably going to keep it local for a little while. Keep building up that fan base. And try to make some moves. Whatever Wink tells me to do is what I'm going to do. He just tells me to smile and do what I'm doing, so I just listen to him, and wherever he tells me to go, I go.
What does it mean to you to cap off the amateur run with the title?
Oh, it's great because, a lot of people have amateur runs and don't get a title, just go pro, so I think it's just another accolade to add to my resume. So it'll look great, and I'll have a belt to have at home. And it's like a legacy thing too, because I'm following in the footsteps of so many great fighters that we've had here. Diego, my brother, he wants me to have the belt just like he had it. Joey Villasenor, he had his belt. They dominated.
Future, right here.
King of the Cage. So I'm just trying to follow these guys and, follow in their footsteps and do the same thing and go on to the UFC and dominate as I've been doing.
Last message for the fans?
Man, check me out on Instagram, Chris Breezy MMA, ChrisBreezy MMA. Same for my Snapchat, Chris Breezy MMA. If you're in the Albuquerque area, you should definitely come check out my fight. It's next week, April 8th at the Santa Ana Star Center. Hit me up on Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, and I'll deliver tickets to you.
Thank you for the time, sir.